there, it's Irene. Before we begin our regularly scheduled episode, I'd like to share our recent outings with you. Since our last episode, we took a field trip out to YarnCon Chicago with our friend Lindy. We had an absolutely fantastic time. I'll show you some of the photographs. Here we are at Beautiful Sister with owners Hillary and Heather. Next, we were at Oink Pigment. Then we stopped at Show Me Yarn, where I was thrilled to purchase self-striping yarn for socks. There were more vendors to see and purchases to make, but there's more. We also saw friends of our podcast too. And finally, we needed to sit a spell and do some knitting. The highlight of our trip was meeting Meg from the Wool and Cookies podcast. What a great gal. We all agreed that we want to see more of each other. Now, later that week, we were invited to a local knitting guild, Cultured Purls of McHenry, where Andy and Steve of Leading Men Fiber Arts were presenting. Can I just say we had so much fun. And more shopping, of course. Big thank you to the ladies of Cultured Purls for inviting us. And now, it's time for our regularly scheduled episode.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to the 20th episode of Ply Podcast. Thanks for joining us today. I'm Angie.
I'm Irene.
And I'm Joyce.
And we're so glad you could join us. We're going to start this morning with our administrative portion, and Irene's going to take care of that.
Yes, this is the fun part.
Yay!
Guess what? We will be doing random giveaways, either from our Ravelry group or from the subscriber list on YouTube. And today it's from YouTube, and we have chosen Vicki Treadway to receive this awesome yarn. Look at that color. Oh, is that nice? Joyce, can you tell me what that says there? I like the color. I don't know who makes the yarn.
This is from the Fiber Company. Aaron Moore.
Very nice.
Very pretty. It's got like a...
It's tweed. Kind of
it
like
is,
tweedy.
It is very tweedy.
Yeah.
It's very nice.
It's cool. Beautiful. I would love to keep it myself because I love the color. But we are going to be kind and give it away. Vicki Treadway, if you could contact us and let us know where we should mail this out, we would love to do that.
Congratulations,
Vicki!
Vicki! That was so fun.
Awesome. Okay. So we're going to move on to What Am I Wearing?
What are you wearing,
You're wearing, Angie?
The truth is, I don't know. Because Joyce made this, I forgot to bring my What Am I Wearing? So
Angie's wearing my Cameo that I finally finished.
Ooh, it's a Cameo.
It's a Cameo.
Beautiful, guys.
And it's knit with the Manister Uruguay in the color Fino, or no, excuse me, the yarn is Fino, and the colorway, this is brass button, and this is called Peacock Plume. And it's finally
Oh my God. I love turquoise and gold together. Of course, I love turquoise just in general.
Okay, there you go.
So this is beautiful. So yeah, this is what
the
I'm
lace
wearing.
portion is beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
Was that hard to do, the lace part?
No, it's just eyelets. And
really nice.
The designer is Paulina Popiolek.
Very nice.
And the yarn, again, is Fino. The gold is brass button, and the blue is Peacock Plume. 30% silk, 70% extra fine merino. And I did this on size 5 needle. Yeah, it's beautiful. I'm so happy it's done.
It looks really good on you, Angie. Maybe you could just walk out with it.
She won't know. I don't know what it's called, so
I'm going to tackle you. So be prepared.
She likes this one.
Oh, that's sweet.
All right.
Irene, what are you wearing?
Well, I am wearing the Brickless by Martina. And what do you think?
No, you're right. Martina Behm. This whole time I
Did
thought it
you
was
know
Martina
that,
Behm.
Angie?
And it's Martina Behm.
If you go on Ravelry and go to her designer page, it has like a little microphone, or what do you call that, like a megaphone thing, and you hit that and it says Martina Behm.
I didn't actually do that. I went to her, I think she was doing a knit-along. And it took me to one of her videos, and she introduced herself there. And her name is Martina Behm. So now
I think everybody in our shop, everybody
we all call her Martina.
Yeah, it's Martina.
No more. It's Martina Behm.
Fixing that right up.
And this is a gorgeous,
so cute,
easy pattern.
I love the gradient.
Again, it's called Brickless. And this is a yarn that I purchased at Sheared Sheep. during our trip to California.
Oh, I didn't realize that was this.
It was in
lovely.
a kind of a round,
yeah. Boy,
little
you did that quickly.
cake.
Okay, I want to make that. That's really
no
cute.
kidding. I like
And
this one
the
too.
yarn is Freya Fine Hand Paints. Can you see that?
I don't think I have any gradient.
Oh,
And
I'm sure I do.
yeah, this is. I think it would look good in a salad as well.
Oh, I'm sure
yeah.
it would, but it's
Yeah.
so cute that way.
Alright.
Yeah, that's a darling little piece.
Let me
So
know if
cute.
that looks nice.
Yeah, let's fix you up here.
Where's the other tail?
I got you, girl. I got you.
Oh!
I got
So much love here at our
so
podcast.
much love in the podcast. Okay, quit touching it.
Yeah. Okay, I'll stop. I'll touch yours instead.
It comes and it goes.
She's touching me. Okay, there you go.
Oh my gosh,
Thank
I
you.
remember those days.
Oh yeah. Ugh.
Oh my gosh.
All right,
that's
so
funny.
that is that.
Okay.
And,
And what are you wearing,
yes.
my dear?
And I'm wearing a new sweater.
Yay! It's so
It's
pretty.
the Heavenly by, I'm so sorry that I am truly going to butcher this name. ANKESTRICK.
Anka.
ANKESTRICK.
Strick.
Okay, ANKESTRICK. And it's so cute. And it's a little long for me though, I think.
No, I think it's perfect.
Actually, I'd have to step back
Yeah,
a
you
little
have to
bit.
go
I
backwards.
have to go back. How about now?
Yep, there you go.
That is darling.
How's that?
That's
I
perfect.
love the color.
Cute.
I love the length.
I do too.
I'm a little short, so I'm always hesitant to
I
wear
think
something
you're
too
you're
terribly
hesitant,
long.
and I say no. This
Well,
one's
maybe
fine.
if I had
yeah.
heels on, it would look a little better.
Yeah.
Well, I think if it was like past your knees or to your knees, it
No,
would
no,
be
that's
too
true.
long.
But
But
being
that's perfect.
I think
being
it's
short,
fine,
you
yeah.
just kind of feel like it kind of chops you up a little bit.
I understand
I
what
think
you're
it's perfect.
saying, but
No.
that is not in this case. I
No.
think it's very cute.
Very
Okay.
flattering.
Anyway, it's a lovely
Yeah.
sweater, and she had some really, really different short rows that we had to do, and so I didn't really understand what she was doing until I actually had the neck portion completed, and I thought, oh, but
Now I
really
The
unique
detail
and
is
really cute.
really nice.
The yarn is the Barocco Folio in the violet colorway, and I actually did not bring a skein of the yarn. And I had 6 skeins, and I used just about all 5. I have a little bit left on the 5th skein, and of course I still have the 6th one left over, but it's very soft. It took,
So cute.
I blocked it yesterday, probably about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, completely dry this morning. And
Really
It's
cute.
nice.
it was really, really, really a simple sweater once you
How
got
many
past the
skeins?
short rows.
Just 5.
5.
That's-
And that was the other thing. This yarn,
Yeah.
$7.75 a skein. So it's a
Oh,
very inexpensive
yeah.
yarn as well, and it blocked beautifully.
Yeah,
Very
so that-
nice.
And it's not itchy by any means.
It's nice when you can make a sweater for a reasonable amount, but you know.
Right, and actually I did not write down the, oh wait.
I was going to say
No,
you have
I
it.
have it
Oh,
right here.
she's got her after this.
So
row
here it
sheet.
is, 65% superfine alpaca, 35% ring-on.
Show them what you do with that after this row sheet.
Oh, this
with
is,
how you attached all your stuff there. How smart is that?
So here's my,
Organized.
oh, you can't see it, it's
Yeah, you
really
gotta
blown
tilt it,
out. So
Yeah,
here's
there
the
it
after
goes,
this
yeah.
row sheet, and then in the little book that I have, there's some sheets there's 3 on a sheet, and you can cut them, and it gives you little questionnaires. What do you like about the yarn? What else could you make with the yarn? And then you attach a sample of your yarn and the yarn label. And the pattern, actually I do have a copy of the pattern. Here is the pattern. And hers is done in the soft blue.
That's
But
a
really
great
lovely. So
sweater.
hers is long too. But I think she used more of a cotton.
And she might have more height in her body.
No, I'm sure of
You know,
that.
Yeah.
Anyway. Cute.
Yeah, that's a keeper.
Would you make another one?
I absolutely would make
Yeah.
another one.
Okay. That's always a good determination.
Yeah,
You'd make
good
another
indicator.
one?
And you know, I was thinking,
Yeah.
you know, those couple months ago I made the Zadie sweater.
Mhm.
This is what I envision the Zadie sweater in. Something
Yeah.
really soft. So
Oh.
maybe carry this yarn with the worsted.
Yeah.
Oh, right, to give it, because you
Yeah.
need more bulk in that
Yeah.
project.
But I
Yes.
just think that pattern calls for
Yeah.
a softer,
Do a different
Look.
color, though.
different. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm veering away from the gray.
Gray. All right.
Okay, that's it.
All right, so we're going to move on to what did I finish? I finished nothing. My life has been chaotic, so I have
It happens,
I
yes.
have not finished anything.
And
That happens. What do you got, Chuck?
I got dishcloths. You know, I watched the yarn
That's a
hoarder,
big,
Amber.
That's a big item.
And she's doing would you call it a cap? I guess so. You know, but she intends that each person do these dishcloths, 1 per week for 2018, right? So I'm not doing that, but she did make me want to make dishcloths. So here is my pile. All these many
I love
dishcloths.
those.
I think they're great.
And the pattern I'm using is Sugar and Cream Dishcloth by Diana Lee. It's a free pattern on Ravelry. Can you hold those up? Yeah, I get so many. But to change it up, I am using the yarn Barocco Modern Cotton.
Let me hold that one up too.
But this one is made with Sugar and Cream from Michaels. It's a cotton. Now, I'm going to mention something. You've said things like this before. Feel the difference.
Yeah. Oh, I know. This one, well,
this was not so enjoyable to knit. I'm sorry.
Yeah, right.
I like the psychedelic
Oh
colors.
my goodness.
But yeah.
I would really like them.
They're pretty blue.
Right. I'm going to go buy some of this yarn.
Fuchsia,
yeah,
and purple.
Sure, this is cost effective and it keeps you busy. But if your hands are bleeding by the end of the evening,
you know,
I don't know. You know what?
My hands are very tired after I knit that yarn.
I am always, for me, if I'm going to knit it and take the time, I want to use the good yarn. That's just me. I mean, not everybody can afford the good yarn, or
and
but this is not that expensive.
I understand that too.
No, this is not that. What's the price on the modern cotton?
$9.
And you can get how many?
And you can get many.
Right.
Yeah.
And I do. So, I've had made these, and my kids will like scrub the pan with it. It's like you just because now it's dirty.
Oh, these are soft enough for a baby.
Right. And my daughter, who has the littlest one in our pile of grandkids, that's what she does. She washes her babies with this.
Well, it's funny. I knitted a few for my mother a few years back in the cotton, and
oh my gosh,
she gave them to my dad for coasters. To put his drinks in.
Well, that works too. That's
Whatever works.
Yeah,
They're washable.
all right.
Yeah.
And you know what? That's an instant gratification project. It's also a good summer project because it's not
good
laying
project.
all over.
You don't have to think.
It's what I taught my daughter how to knit.
Oh, really?
When she first knitted, that's what she knitted.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to keep that in mind.
Yeah, and
I just need students. Yeah.
Careful,
no takers. I don't
careful.
know. Okay. Well, all right. I'm warned.
Okay. And what have you finished, my dear?
Finished. I have a couple things that I finished.
Okay. Let's see.
Besides the Cameo and the sweater, I finished my colorist.
She has been a knitting.
Oh my gosh, this thing is so pretty.
Everybody's going to want to make this. I'm just warning you now.
It's true.
The stitch definition is amazing.
Oh boy. Just beautiful, amazing.
I just love the colors, and I have a little secret,
Joyce,
and the girls know. Do you see how the pattern goes? Where you have to pull the stitch this way and pull the stitch that way? Well, when I got home from the last podcast, I realized that I had done them not in the correct position or in the correct direction, and I had to rip it all out. To that point.
Oh God, Joyce!
Another rip.
Oh my gosh!
But I mean, if you're gonna wear it, someone's gonna notice it. Be like, "Hey, what'd you do there?" So I ripped it out.
Yeah.
I just wonder
You know what? So, but now it's perfect.
If you're going to use good yarn and you're going to knit, you might as well rip it out, right?
Well, it's going to be a lifetime item
That's a beautiful
in your closet.
piece.
But I absolutely loved every stitch of this, and I think that's probably half the reason it didn't bother me so much to rip
Is this
it back.
Rios?
This is the Malabriga Rios, and oh gosh, I did write down the color. I'm going to tell you the color number. It's 877. Pure Merino Superwash, size 8 needle. And again, the pattern name is called Colorist.
It's
by
darling.
Lisa Haynes.
Yeah, I would for sure make one of these.
Yeah, it was lovely. Just lovely.
It's like a perfect
size. I guess I could put this on now.
Did she say one skein?
No, I actually used 2 skeins. And I interchange every 2 rows. I switched them.
Okay.
Yeah, and if you don't know that, sometimes when you're knitting things that are kettle dyed or this way, you want to knit one row and then knit with a opposite.
Yeah, I've never
rows
done
and then
that
another.
before.
Yeah,
but
and then with the opposite.
I just wonder, would it have really made a difference? Or
Sometimes
you're
it
not
does,
sure?
sometimes it
Yeah.
doesn't.
And you don't want to take the
yeah.
chance. That,
Right,
yeah.
if you're going to knit
Okay.
it and then you have to rip it back out, yeah.
So you just
do
knit
it.
back and forth, and then you pick up the other one, knit back and forth.
Correct.
You just keep doing that, and it keeps the tone and the color kind of the same all the way through.
Yeah, it's lovely. I'm so
Oh,
pleased.
look at how nice it looks
It
with
goes
that sweater.
Is your, new, is your new color purple? Because it's not gray anymore, it's purple?
It's very similar.
So
to
nice. Oh, what a lovely surprise.
The brighter the better.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. All right, so we're going to move on to what are you knitting?
Okay.
And I have a couple things that I'm knitting because, you know, I can never have just one project because I am crazy. So remember,
crazy, Angie.
remember last week, or last podcast, I told you that I was making that racing Raindrops.
You
And
fit
I
that
love-
whole thing in this little bit of
I
thing.
know, I did. So this
Wait,
is
this
a
is not meant to be a project bag.
no, but it's awesome. So it's a second. This is my second
Oh,
one.
so cute.
And
Where
the
are
yarn is, look at that. This yarn is, if I can find
It's
the
got to be
yarn.
blown out just a little bit.
Wow, so nice.
Okay, and
Look
if
at
you
the little
look at the beads on this one, because this is blue and it turns to
hold on, I gotta see
yellow.
if I can get closer.
So where it's blue, I put yellow beads. Where it's
Isn't that
transitioning in
cute?
green, I went back and forth, yellow, blue, and then when it's in yellow, I put blue beads. So the yarn is Tahiti.
Cute.
Wow,
I
nice.
don't think you can get this.
Where'd you get the yarn in?
I bought it at Betsy's, but she can't get it anymore. I don't think they bring it into the States anymore.
Oh,
Or
so
maybe they've
cute,
discontinued it. But so this is the blue and yellow. And then I do have a black and white one. I have 3 skeins of this at home. But this is only one skein that I've
black
used so
and
far.
white here.
Yeah, shoot, I should just give it to her. So
Such a smart aleck.
I know. So anyway, this is just one skein, and it's already, and I'm almost to the halfway point,
so
and then I'll
cute.
pick up and knit with the other skein. It'll be huge, but it'll be great for summer because it's really
truly
light.
great for summer.
Yeah.
Truly.
Let's see if I can find the. It's got 306 yards on it.
Oh, is this your second one?
Yeah, that's my second ball.
Boy, that's really nice.
99% cotton and 1% polyester. But it feels like it's so soft. It's just like butter.
Yeah, it does feel like cotton though.
So it's great. I love
It's
it.
so cute.
So that's my. So that I was excited about. Now this I'm super excited about because it's got my favorite.
Oh my gosh,
Colors.
this is so spectacular.
God.
All right, so the pattern is called the Lovella Shawl, Lovella, and it's an Ambah. I think that's that side.
Ambah.
Ambah,
O'Brien.
yeah. So if you show that, then I'll show you this beautiful.
Oh my
color.
gosh, wait till you see this. But here's the pattern. Here's the schematics of it.
Okay. And this
So
is
cute.
such a fast knit. I cannot believe how fast it is. So here's,
Oh my gosh, I have to have this too.
I
Oh,
love,
God, is that nice?
that's,
Oh my gosh, it's actually heavier than I expected.
this is actually teal and red. It's that, I think it's
Okay.
backwards.
Oh, that.
Whoops.
So
can't
one
see.
side is bigger and the other side stays skinny. And then you get to the end and you do the lace.
Now that's a really huge
Do you know
thong.
it reminds me of the moho?
Oh,
little
actually,
bit.
doesn't it? Yeah, a little bit.
And so when I get to the
Wow,
lace portion,
very
I'm going to do
pretty.
it just in the turquoise. I love red and turquoise together.
And it doesn't do it justice.
You'd
on camera.
never,
Yeah,
you'd
no,
never
it's
in a
really
million
pretty.
years think red and turquoise, but when you see it together, it's fabulous. And this is the Blood Runs Cold and the what's the
Oh, Nassau blue.
Nassau blue,
Yeah.
Madeline Tosh.
Very nice.
3 skeins,
Yeah,
2 of one color and 1 of the red.
the next time she gets Nassau blue in store, I'm buying every skein.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Are we going to have to fight over this?
She better
Yeah.
buy more than 1 bag. Okay, thank you, darling.
Right,
So-
she needs to buy
Yeah, she
one
needs,
bag for
could you
each
just
of us.
buy like a bathtub full? Okay. So anyway, if you have not seen that Nassau blue, please go look for it. It is,
It is, yeah,
so
it's so
gorgeous. Anyway, so that's what I'm knitting, and they're both
for you.
quick little projects that I need that I want to have done, and I really wanted to use that turquoise and red together, so there we have it.
Cute.
And what about you, Irene, as I'm untangling my
what am I
yarn?
knitting?
Yeah, what are you knitting?
The Hitchhiker Beyond. We have a viewer, Susanna Warner,
Yeah.
and she actually left a comment on our YouTube channel. And she said something like, I guess, she's like, oh, when are we doing a Hitchhiker?
Yeah.
And I thought, well, I didn't have enough yardage in the yarn that I had for that purpose, so that's why I'm doing the Hitchhiker Beyond. Very similar to the actual Hitchhiker.
All right, so what's the difference?
So Susanna,
I think it's...
start yours.
Yeah, where's yours? We want to see yours.
How cute that is.
So the difference, I think, is the amount of teeth. Or little...
I think mine is, I want to say 41 or 42. What is yours?
Lots.
Lots. Lots would be the...
Good answer.
I don't know.
I love her patterns.
Maybe
See, that
60,
one looks
I don't
bigger
know.
than the actual Hitchhiker. That's why.
Isn't that strange? Now this yarn, again, another item that we got in California, it's Cascade Yarns Heritage Wave. 75% merino, 25% wool or nylon.
Super cute.
And my original thought for this yarn was, where's the ball?
Ah,
Where'd the ball go? Oh, here it is.
follow the yellow road.
Yeah. My original thought was to make socks. So I kind of picked it up. I thought, yeah, what?
No. Right, go figure.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh,
socks.
it's so cute.
I want to make some socks. But it was a gradient. So as they wound it up for me, I'm still looking, shopping. Then I go in my bag getting ready to do the socks, and I'm like, wait a minute. They won't be the same color.
No, they wouldn't be.
So I had to choose something else, and at that same time, Susanna mentioned the Hitchhiker. I thought, Hitchhiker!
There you go.
So anyway, this is the variation
Hitchhiker Behm.
by Martina Behm
By Martina Behm.
and Joyce.
I'm making the Hitchhiker, which we had this
Regular
conversation.
Hitchhiker.
I think I'm one of the very few people that have not made that stuff.
I haven't made it either.
Okay, so you're like 3 now that I've heard of. That's it. Yeah. So
There's only 3 of us. And
Aren't there
those are-
thousands of people?
How many
yeah,
times-
there's like 21,000 people.
I
that
think
have made
Linda's
this
made
pattern.
like 8,000 of them.
Yeah, compute that, yeah.
Linda, she like
So
between
here's
that.
mine, and I actually did have a post on Instagram. Was it last weekend? I think. Oh, it's being so blown out. It's so bright,
It's like yellow and gray.
and I think I've got 20 teeth. Not that you could tell. Right now.
Ah.
It looks the same to me.
So cute.
Well, it's
Well,
super
obviously there's a difference, but
And the yarn I got is the yarn was gifted to me, and it's actually called vegan yarn, which I had never heard of before, and it's
super
cotton
soft.
and bamboo.
that
And
would
the
be a
color
nice one for
is
summer.
something
Yeah.
I can't say. AYAME. I have no idea.
AYAME.
A yummy.
Yeah. So, I'm not even gonna pretend.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
That's
So
awesome.
It's
cute, but
very
it's so again
Good.
so lightweight.
Nice summer yarn.
Joyce will wear a gray t-shirt as she usually does.
Well, actually, you know, my favorite is white, but on here when we podcast, I glow when I wear white. So
We
this
can't
will be
wear white.
perfect with a white tee, and even
It's very
lavender
nice.
tea.
Yeah.
So cute.
Is it lavender or is it gray?
No, it's
Oh
lavender.
It
I
is.
didn't even notice that.
It is lavender.
It's
Oh.
purple, ladies.
Well, doesn't that
It's
add
my
a
color today.
Yes. We're following a theme.
Follow the yellow brick road to purple.
So
Okay.
cute. So cute.
That's darling.
Yeah, it is cute.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Now we're moving on. Are we moving on? Yes, to Don't Tell My Husband.
Shh.
Look at that right
Well,
on
I'd
camera.
say that is perfect.
That was pretty good.
Wow. Maybe
Okay.
by episode 50 we'll have no stalling and stammering. Okay. Very
Okay.
good.
I have nothing for Don't Tell My Husband because I'm just behind.
You were a good girl.
I was a good girl,
There
actually.
you go. You were a good girl.
You aren't a good girl usually, so.
No, I'm not. Normally
That
I'm
happens. It's okay. We'll
Did
take
buy-
care of it.
Did buy 3 pair of cowboy boots, so.
Well, we have been talking about ripping back. And when I was with Joyce, I was working on Clockwork by Stephen West using my Knitted Wit with a sparkle, and this Madeline Tosh 1-ply. And yes, those two colors do go together. However, when you're in the land of sunshine and nuts and fruits, you're kind of not in the mood for dark. So
and
that wasn't working
and you're
for
thinking
me.
of snow and
well,
the
yeah,
poor
this
people
was
back
working
home.
in Chicagoland, but not in California. So Joyce says to me, well, just rip it out and start over, get a different color. Are you serious, lady? Are you serious? And
but you did.
Like, yeah. And I did. I must have been under the influence of something.
So wine you guys were drinking.
So when I came home, I went to our local yarn shop, Elgin Knitworks, and I decided on Joyce's advice that I will get a cream color to go with this. Again, it's blowing out, so that, that's not. But yeah, I do think that it'll be a little classier, maybe.
It'll go
I think it's more versatile,
Yeah.
It'll for sure go
So
with
the burgundy is
I'm getting excited about starting this again, but you know, you need some time.
Hey,
to
remember on my last episode,
recuperate.
I knit the whole damn thing.
Oh,
and had to
that's
rip it
right.
out.
That's right. So yeah, that happens. So
Yes.
this white or cream color is Malabrigo Machida, and it. I think this is also 1-ply, isn't it?
Neutral.
Does it matter if it's 1-ply or what it is? 100% merino superwash.
Yeah, it's 1-ply.
And it's 1-ply.
Nice.
Oh, here you can tell the colors. What is this with the whatever? You know, when we win the lottery, we're getting a new studio. So
It's pretty nice.
all right, thank you. So
that's going to be great.
That.
That's going to be terrific. And
What else? Anything else?
I did purchase something else, but I'll discuss it when we do the socks.
Okay. Okay, so I have a few things, and actually, I can't remember the name of this cowl.
and you know, I left my pattern at the house. I'm also making this.
Yeah, she's also making this. But basically, one side is done in this, and the other side is done in this beautiful silk. And I originally bought this to make for myself, and I thought, my mother loves these colors, so I'll make this and give it to her for Christmas.
And that is going along with the theme here today.
Right, sort of. And then, because I really liked Angie's Racing Raindrops,
That is the greatest pattern.
I did buy.
Make it.
It's 3 skeins of Plymouth Bio Bimbo. Really? That's what I bought?
It's also in the purple
and those
family.
colors. And here's my little sparkly beads to go with it. So that'll be cute. And then, you know, I've been wanting to try this company for a while, and every time I went on their website, there was nothing in the shop.
Oh, they must be popular.
They are very popular. Tuft Woolens. I got some of their soaps. And this one is Autumn Berry. It smells lovely. And this one is called Campfire S'mores.
Ooh.
So I'm anxious to try these. And I also got a little bit of hand cream in this little container, and then it's espresso, and it does exactly smell like espresso.
It does.
So I can't wait to
Interesting.
try these.
Yeah.
And that, ladies, all I got.
Okay.
Go, Chick.
Well, what did I buy? I bought this yarn, and it is by Plymouth Yarn, Happy Feet 100 Splash, hand dyed.
Love this.
And this is
So
the
cute.
color lipstick.
Oh, no wonder I love it.
You and
I
Christy,
knew right away.
You and
I thought
Christy
lipstick.
class.
Sure, why not?
Okay, I need a skein of that.
Christy Glass would love that.
I need a
Really
skein of
cute.
that.
That's so
Now, the
appropriate.
intention, not that I had an intention when I bought the yarn, but I was watching the Crazy Sock Lady podcast, and she has, not a cal, it's called MAL, Make Along. And it's the Crazy Sock Lady Designs MAL, and you're supposed to choose one of her designs, and I chose the Austin socks, so I went and got the pattern, and I didn't really have a solid yarn to work with it because it has like a little bit of a pattern to it on.
Oh, it sure does.
Yeah, you can see it, not in here, but anyway, I did finish. I have not submitted it because that's another little dilemma that I have. I think I'm going to do these cals and then I knit up the item and then I don't submit it to the Ravelry.
You should.
So,
They're
yeah,
beautiful.
I'm going to try to force myself.
Do that for you, so you do it for her.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
Right.
Yeah. But
get on it.
Because these were speckled and did not show the texture, I purchased stitched together yarn in the color Blue Suede Shoes. So this is the band. Okay. This stitched together, everybody's using it now.
They also have a color I'm really coveting called Watch Me Whip.
What color is that?
It's like white with
like
speckled.
That.
It's, you know, watch me whip, watch me nay nay.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's like white with speckles.
So this is the start of Blue
better.
Suede
much
Shoes,
better.
the Austin socks.
This yarn is great.
Can you tell? I don't know if you can see
you can see it.
Well, you can see it here, but can you see it there?
Yeah,
for the viewers.
I think so.
Maybe like that. Anyway,
it's cool.
It's a really easy pattern, and I'm enjoying knitting it. Hey, I've got 1, 2, maybe there'll be a 3. I don't know.
This is nice yarn.
It is. It's very nice. So very nice.
Maybe I should buy the Watch Me Whip.
Maybe you should.
Yeah. So this is the twisted sock yarn. All right. Cute. So that's my story.
Okay.
All right.
I have socks.
Let's see.
Surprise, surprise.
Ooh.
Okay, so.
Okay, those kind of go with my.
Yeah, they do.
Look at that.
They kind of go with this.
Yeah, they do. So again, this is just a plain vanilla sock, and it's Barocco sock.
Super cute.
When I first started these last night, I'm like, oh, these are kind of boy colors. I'm kind of sorry that, you know, I didn't cast on.
No, they're not.
When I cast on for
I mean,
one
they
of the
could
boys.
be, but no.
Absolutely.
Whoops.
But
then
then
I got to knit a little further this morning, and look how cute they are.
I like
I
that.
love that.
So
Together.
really, really
love,
cute.
love.
So it's not usual that I start, you know,
And it
another pair of
matches
socks
your
right away.
sweater.
It's so cute. That's right. Look at that. I
Wow.
have such a theme going on.
She is a
You planned that.
I really did plan that, but so
Holy mackerel!
How nice.
Everything you've had today has been purple.
okay, that's so
That's
unusual.
pretty cool.
Okay, but anyway, so
They're beautiful.
That's my sock.
And what's the yarn?
It's Barocco sock.
Love
Actually,
it.
I'm not even
No,
sure.
I've never used that before.
It's let's see. Oh, there's no name. Color number 1467.
Yeah, let's
Really
see that
cool.
again. So it kind of stripes, self-striping.
Yeah, there's no picture on the ball band though.
So you would not have known that.
Well, I think I want to say I purchased them from Knit Picks, and I think they actually
would have had like a
they
little
had, like, a
sample.
picture, yeah.
Very
yeah,
nice.
really, really
Very nice.
Well, those must be fun to knit.
They are fun to knit because you just want to see what happens next.
That's
I
the
like
nice.
that. It's like a mystery.
That's the nice thing about striping
It's-
yarn and
right.
yarn that has a pattern in it is that you just can't wait to see what's coming next. So you
Right.
just keep knitting like a crazy
And I
woman.
know I said, I think it was on the last podcast, I said I need a pattern sock just to keep my interest, but really, these keep my
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's really nice.
Yeah, so
and you
cute.
can't goof up. You just keep going.
Right.
And if you're
exactly.
going to go vanilla, why not go vanilla with that looks like you did a
Right,
ton
but
of work?
I don't have, again, I need to get a mini skein to pick a different color in there. But again, I'll have some, look at how much sock yarn there is.
I think you
Yeah.
just keep going.
Just keep going.
Yeah. Just use it up.
So cute. So anyway, yeah, my goal today is to finish that, at least one sock.
All
I
right.
think you'll do it.
I like that.
Cute. And I
I've
think
got some
that's
trivia.
all right.
Alright, trivia.
All right, with the pending nuptials of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle in England next month, let's talk about another royal, Queen Victoria.
Ooh.
She was a prolific knitter until her death. Did you know that? Because I had
I
no
did not
idea.
know.
That
I
was
did not
news
know
to
that.
me. In fact, the reign of Queen Victoria, 1837 to 1901, saw an explosion of all sorts of handwork, including knitting, which coincided with the development of trade with wool growers.
Wow.
Are you guys still out there?
Well, that's kind of cool. That's very cool.
I think
Just a little,
But
a little
at the same
something,
time, I'm
something.
thinking, when
It's
did she
just
have
a little
time?
something.
what does the queen have to do? She just has
Oh,
to
good
sit
point,
in.
yeah.
She just has to sit in
On
her
her
throne,
throne, right.
polish her crown, and
And
knit.
knit. I like
I
that
think we should
idea.
all,
I'm
Yeah.
sure
we
it's
should
not
all look
easy,
into that.
yes.
Yeah.
I remember Carson when she was little. Mama, I want to be a princess when I grow up. I'm like, sorry, honey.
Yeah. Although look at that,
Just not
Meghan
in the
Markle
bloodline.
probably thought, you know,
Yeah,
who knows
This
what.
is true. This is
I
true.
think we
She's gonna be
should
a
go
princess.
over there and teach Meghan how to knit.
Okay.
Wouldn't that
I
be
can do
fun?
I can do that.
Can you send a note there
Security
to
may
the
throw us out.
Buckingham Palace?
Those guys that never smile are going to be kicking our ass.
Yeah. Oh, whoa. Bada bing, bada boom.
Okay. Well, we want to thank you again for joining us today. We're really glad you did, and we can't wait to see you again. Keep on knitting.
It's good for your health.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody. Da 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 da.
I thought about that the other day. Button. I feel good.
Oh.
Oh man, you're shut up. I can't.
She's so
I can only do so much.
Shut up. It's better than screw you.
Yeah.
I mean, which is what she normally would say. Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh
man.
Wow.
I really like that thing. Okay.
No kidding.
All right.
Are we ready?
No.
Stop.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Give me a fluff.
Whatever.
1.
Wait a minute. My hair looks like
goodness.
Yeah, I
I
look
can't
like
even
Mo
tell.
of the Three Stooges.
even
What do
tell.
you do here with this? It's like so goofy.
It starts. So Irene's going to start with the administrative portion.
Let's go, chick.
No, we have to stop.
Why?
Couldn't find the art. Wait, I'll cut this out. Here's the giveaway. Because I'm like, what are we giving away?